Day 10, our final day. The final day for our tour. And, yeah, hey, we leave Wallace and we head north. There was a couple of fires just north of Wallace, and there had already been a reroute or two trying to get around those fires. So we headed up the latest reroute there north of Wallace, and we got down there. The fire had jumped the road, and they were mandating evacuations. And a Forest Service guy stopped us and wouldn't let us through. But he was from Wallace, and we told him where we needed to get to, and he knew the area so good. He told us the best way to take to get back. So after talking to him, we headed back to Wallace. Once we got to Wallace, we contacted Martin and told him the latest information, which actually he was already aware of and was trying to contact us. He agreed with the Forest Service guy's route. Honestly, he said, "I don't care how you get to Independence Creek, just get up to Independence Creek." So we left Wallace, went down I-90 to Kingston. At Kingston, we went north and picked up the Old River Road, and then to Bumblebee Creek, which was the Forest Service guy's recommendation, and it was actually, for a Forest Service road, it was pretty good. Um, so we did the Bumblebee Creek up to what we call our first challenge point of the day, which was Hemlock Mountain.
Alright, day 10, we went up the mountain. It's closed by fire. We've had to make a reroute. We've talked to Martin, he agrees with our reroute, so now we've just got to go down the interstate to Kingston. We're going to take the Old River Road and rejoin the route up there.
So from Hemlock Mountain, we would make our way north to Independence Creek Trail. Independence Creek Trail was a day 10 challenge section. However, there was a small piece of single track that you were supposed to do north of Wallace, but it got closed out due to the fires. So now day 10, everybody was required to do the Independence Creek Trail to make up for that piece of single track that had been lost. The Independence Creek Trail was really not that bad of a trail. It was fun. It followed the Independence Creek River and had a lot of side hill exposure, but it was a good trail. It's a very popular trail. We seen more riders on that trail that day than we did the entire tour. So anyway, we enjoyed the Independence Creek Trail. At the end, it was just a short little bit down the road to the next challenge point of the day, Jackknife Peak. Of course, this is while on this trail, that's when my headset started messing up. I couldn't communicate with my partner anymore. I think he got a little water intrusion from our day 9, but so we'll have a little more to that story as we approach Sundance. Yellow.
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 Okay.
Alright, try that.
Maybe it just wasn't needed a quick click.
The Independence Creek Trail would be the last single track that we rode in Idaho. It kind of makes me sad. You know, we live in Texas, and we don't have the luxury of riding these awesome trails that Idaho offers. And even though that may not be the most popular trail in Idaho, it sure beats riding in a guy's cattle pasture. So from Independence Creek, we would make our way down to Athol. Athol, we got gas and had lunch, and did a little more of that reflection stuff of what we just done. So from here to the Sundance Mountain, it's all it really is all about reflection. And anybody watching this adventure is so much harder than you can imagine. Uh, the trails aren't that hard. It's just it's a lot of seat time and putting it all together and getting lucky with the weather and mechanicals. Yeah, it really is a special event. I'm very thankful that Martin put this together. So we made our way up to Hoodoo Mountain for our next challenge point of the day. Uh, that'd be the final challenge point before Sundance.
Alright, day 10, we completed the day 10 challenge section. Now we got our second challenge point of the day, right over there. And now we're headed down the hill into Athol, where we'll get gas, have a bite. Oh, got another fire going. There's another fire out there.
Okay, so leaving Hoodoo Mountain, our next stop is Sundance Mountain and the official end of the tour. So we would descend down Hoodoo Mountain, down to Priest River. You cross the river, and then you're just on the final stretch up towards Sundance. As we made our climb up to Sundance Mountain, my headset, my mic wasn't working due to the moisture intrusion that we got on day 9. So Dave's leading. We make the turn halfway up the mountain towards the lookout, and for whatever reason, it didn't look right. So we stopped and thought we were on the wrong road and headed the other way. And then I quickly realized we were right, but I couldn't communicate with Dave, and he was rolling. And then he kind of panicked, and I had to go chase him down. And man, we nearly had a head-on collision at race pace, not a mile from the top of Sundance Mountain. It's kind of crazy, but we found each other, got on the final climb, and headed on up to Sundance. And this is a lot of emotions start flowing through you as you make that climb. It's a awesome adventure.
Day 10. We're rolling off of Hoodoo Mountain. Taking the wrong turn. Yes, ma'am. We're done. This is it. We made it.
Here they are, the men of the hour right here. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Way to go. So I was just telling everybody that, in fact, I'm going to get you to counsel the team behind you, because I was talking about resistance to information and the lengths that I had to go through to convince you guys to get enough bonus points in your pocket so that I didn't have to worry about killing myself if you came up a point short. And I understand Jensen actually PM'd you guys the other night and said, you guys better do some extra stuff.
He did, yeah, he did. We had already planned.
We'd planned on it, but, you know.
Well, congratulations. How's it feel?
Feels awesome. Definitely tired, but awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it feel like you expected it would, or is there anything different? I mean, you guys have been thinking about this for a long freaking time, and I know how obsessed you were, over the year that you had, ever since the ride of shame in the truck and right now, you guys spent a lot of time thinking about this. So tell the world about it.
Yeah, we made that a good run last year, and got ourselves knackered, and it's such a cool adventure. So we got to live it for another year. Our wives, thank God for them. They have to be as happy as we are that we've got this done. In the past year, there probably hasn't been a day gone by that we haven't talked or done something related to the tour of Idaho. So yeah, it feels awesome to finally get here, and it's an awesome adventure that's been created, and it's hard. I mean, it's freaking hard, and you got to be lucky, and thanks to all the people involved to sawing trail and making this thing happen, because that's a lot of trail.
Amen. Yeah, I respect everybody that saws a log anywhere. And, you guys, just like the teams in front of you, did a lot of that yourselves. I saw you guys out there. Every time I see you going slow, I know exactly what's going on, because you guys ride really well. And so to slow you down, there's got to be saws involved. I know that's what it is. Or
yeah, we did.
It's just one of those two things.
Just part of it.
So you are the first guys. Is that right? No, you're the second guys that rode the new loop that Andrew and Jim gave us. And I talked to you about this a little bit last night. Why don't you tell everybody what they have to look forward to in day 9 this year?
Oh man, day 9. That's my favorite day of the tour. That Wallace area is just absolutely stunningly beautiful, and all those new trails that those guys laid out. I mean, they're technical, but they're fun, and we were smiling the whole time. They did a great job.
Yeah, because we jumped on the bonus section right off the bat. I mean, basically, as you're headed in, Dominion Peak's right there off the start. So we jumped right on that and took off, and that sucker climbed forever.
It does. Yeah. I've only ridden the upper part. Like, you get about halfway up and you T-bone another trail. And I've ridden that other trail on and off State Line Road. It kind of loops back around. But I've never ridden that big hill climb you did. But I did look down at once and go, I don't know if I want to have anything to do with this.
No, it was fun. I mean, despite the fact that we were soaking wet, we got water sloshing in our boots. And we were a little bit cold, but the trails were so good that it made all that stuff go away, because you're just riding hard and keeping that body temperature up. And they did a really good job. Everybody needs to make it to day 9, because like I said, favorite day of the tour this year.
How was Stevens Peak and all that bear grass when it was wet?
I can't say that was my favorite part of the day.
If that trail were about 6 inches wider, it would be a whole lot better.
And
try it at 1 a.m. Try it at 1 a.m. That's all you have to do. If you ride it at 1 a.m., easy peasy.
And anybody who's been there knows which rock that
Oh, yeah.
tries to shoot you off the hill when you're dry. Do it wet. Jiminy Christmas.
I guess at 1 a.m. you just wouldn't be able to see anything, just the trail. So you wouldn't have to be looking down or looking in the different directions.
The only thing I know about's the rock, like the side hill and stuff. I didn't even know that was there until somebody told me about it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I know that you probably want to get to it. I don't know what your shuttle arrangements or anything are, but I know that you guys are tired. You want to go celebrate. By the way, there's if you go down to Coolin, which is close to where you're at, if you look on the page, there's somebody that runs it in down there. It's offering free drinks if you finish.
We've seen that.
Yeah, go down there and get you some.
Yeah, we'll go test it out.
Yeah, congratulations, fellas. This could not have happened to nicer people. But as much as I like you guys, did I cut you any slack?
Hell no. Well, we thought you were trying
You guys
to
probably
kill
thought
us
I was
for a while.
beating on you. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, we pissed him off somehow.
I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have to have this uncomfortable conversation next week when you sent your tracks. Whoops, you missed something.
Yeah.
And it's really tough. I know how it is because I talk to people all the time. Believe me, I get barked at by people I really like. You should hear the way Jensen chewed me out once. He and I are best friends. But what I'm trying to do is make sure. I mean, you're there. It's hard to convince people to ride this one last trail, but the payoff is you got nothing to worry about. Like today, you guys were golden. It would have taken an asteroid to knock you out of this.
Great.
Hey, Independence Creek is a fun trail.
Oh, screw you.
We saw more people on that one trail than we have the entire tour out on the trails.
And that's because it's the only trail that goes through that whole area.
Yeah. No, and I get it's so whooped out and
It is.
definitely beat up in areas, but I mean, it wasn't terrible, but yeah, it's got some.
How long did you rehearse that line? I know you guys thought about lighting me up. So how many times did you have to rehearse that? Did you rehearse it before you got to Sundance, or did you sit there in Athol and kind of go over it?
we were talking about you as we were on it. I was like, this trail isn't that bad.
Well, that's what Andrew Hickson was trying to tell me a little while ago. I was talking to him, and I think Jim a little earlier today. You know how the chats go this time of year? Like I've got like 8 chat windows open.
Yeah.
And Andrew was going, well, that trail isn't that bad. I rode it just a few weeks ago, and it was great. And so I start saying, well, does it still have this? And he goes, well, yeah, it kind of does, but I was riding it downhill on my 300, so yeah, I guess maybe some of that stuff's true. Then I told him the Jimmy Lewis story where Jimmy comes rolling through there, and we met him with the camera crew on the other side at Bunko, and we got the cameras and everything all set up. He comes rolling out without a hint of a smile on his face. He goes, it's a damn California beater trail.
Well,
All right, you guys. You have fun, and I'll be talking to you in a few days. Congratulations. You have enough points that I don't think I'm going to find any problems with your tracks that are going to be any sort of an issue at all. Congratulations, and I'll be talking to you soon, okay?
Thanks,
Sounds good.
guys.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
By the way, who's going to be 82 and who's going to be 83?
Lucas was 82. This was his harebrained damn idea.
All right, 82 and 83. Congrats, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. See ya.
All right, everybody. That's it. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.